Do you want to challenge your students and build on their vocabulary that they're already learning in their course books? Then this is the tool that you need to use. Today we're going to be looking at a vocabulary leveling tool. With this tool, you'll be able to select the CEFR level of your students, the topic that they're studying, and also the grammatical category of word as well. Then you'll see a full list of language that comes up, which you can use to remediate, extend, or challenge your learners based on what you want to do in your lessons. Let's take a look. So I want you to imagine you're in your lesson and you feel like you want to challenge your students or extend or sort of build on the language that they are learning and studying from their coursebook. So perhaps you're teaching students at any level, but let's say for this purpose, we're going with B1 and we're teaching adult learners. So we're going to come to our GCSE Teacher Toolkit, and this is completely free to use. You can create an account or you can do it without an account. So first of all, you'll see that there's 4 tabs, and for this purpose, we're going to press the vocabulary tab. So we said we're teaching adult learners, but there's also an option for younger learners if you're teaching sort of 6 to 11 as well. We're going to choose our topic. So I want to imagine that we've been talking about food and drink. We've been talking about sort of preparing and cooking food. So in my lesson, we've been talking about sort of making pasta dishes, sort of boiling the pasta and things like that. But I want to challenge my students. I feel like the coursebook doesn't give them enough. So what we've just entered comes up down here. So we're going to choose the CEFR level or the GSE range. And my students are at B1. So they're at this 43 to 51, but I want to challenge them a little bit. So I'm going to bring it up to sort of a 49 to 59, which verges into B1 plus, and starting to sort of go to B2 as well. If you want to, you can also choose the grammatical category. For this purpose, I'm going to choose adjectives. I'd like to see what comes up. And then we're just going to press show results. And it's instant. And we can see that we've got a couple that's come up here. So we've got boiled and frozen. And these have come up as B1 plus or 51 to 58 or 54 on the GSE. If we click this arrow here, we can see a definition and we've got an example as well. And we can also see where that came from in our search. So let's just remove adjective and let's show the results again. So we've got a lot more results here. We've got 20. So we've got some verbs coming up, things like mix, burn, add, bake, combine. We've got boiled and frozen as we had for our adjectives, and some nouns. And we've also got a second page too. And again, you can see that these go up in difficulty or in level. So what we had on the first page was our B1 words. And then as we go to the second page, you can see they go up in difficulty in GSE and CEFR. We've even got a B2 word that's snuck in here as well. So as I said before, we can click on those arrows and we can see the definition, and we've got the example sentence. And for some of the language, we've actually got collocations as well. So for ingredient, we've got things like combine the ingredients, which is really nice because combine actually came up on the first page. Dry ingredients, an ingredient of something as well. So it really puts it into context and sort of makes life for teachers easier as well, because we don't need to come up with our own definitions or examples, and it also gives us those common collocations. So I definitely recommend using the GSE vocabulary here, as I said, for sort of challenging your students and just adding to what already exists in the coursebook vocabulary-wise. So you can go sort of as challenging as you want to. If you think your students might be able to sort of verge into B2, that's excellent. Feel free to push them. As I said, you don't need to choose the grammatical category, and there's lots and lots of different topics and subtopics as well. So holidays is quite a common one that of course comes up in course books. So you can select cars and driving, and within that there's lots of different subtopics as well. So you can use this tool for many, many different purposes. You could also do sort of a language quiz. So let's just say we're doing clothes, accessories, cosmetics, and hair. Same level, we want the B1. So you could get students to sort of have a look at this language and do a little quiz with the definitions, for example, for a partner. You could add these words into sort of an authentic text. And we have actually looked at how to analyze text on the GSE as well. So you could combine these two tools together perhaps and sort of add in these words or find a text where these words are featured as well, and get students to work out the definitions from context or their meanings from context too. So do let us know in the comments what you think about this tool. Perhaps you've already used it before in your lessons or to create your own supplementary materials. We love hearing your thoughts, so please do let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel ELT CPD for more videos like this of useful tools you can use with your students in your lessons. You can also head over to our website eltcpd.com, where you can find our 2 brand new courses of how to use AI to enhance your students' productive skills and receptive skills. You can also find the links to our courses, which are also on Udemy, in the links below.